Hello and good day to you, and welcome to my video walkthrough of this property that we've listed for sale on Frederick Neal Avenue, which is in the heart of Eastern Green, located to the back of Sutton Avenue. As you can see, the property is located with two access points there. There's one there and there's one just down there on the right, if you can see it. That is the access point which takes you down onto Sutton Avenue. So as you can see, this almost backs onto the shopping area of Sutton Avenue. So that will give you a good insight into the position of this property. As we approach the property, you'll see that basically everything's been low maintenance, landscaped, etc. when it comes to gardens. And it's a really nice property, to be fair. It's coming on the market at around the £250,000 mark and does offer 3 good sized bedrooms, but is a 4th bedroom that is usable in the loft, but it's not a properly regulated room, so we can't class it as a 4th bed, but you would use it as a 4th bed if you lived in the property. This is the porch area here, just so you know. There's lighting in this porch, and there's a nice entrance into the hallway. One thing to note as well, which is quite a nice feature on this door, this is actually a stable door, so you can split the door into if you wanted to, so you could have the porch door open, shut and split the door. But yeah, unusual to find a stable door on the front of the property, but quite a nice quirky little feature, I think. You'll note these inner glazed windows here on the side. It's quite a nice feature because it lets in plenty of light that circulates around the property, which is quite useful. Everything's in pretty good order throughout this one. So there shouldn't be much reason for people to think there's too many issues on this particular property. So it should go through nice and quickly. And one thing that we do here at Pure Properties is do open doors, because it's quite important that you guys can see where the meters are and things like that. Just so you know as well, this property is vacant, as you can probably tell so far, so it's ready to move straight into, which is a nice point. Obviously, living room to the front of the property, as you may have noted already. Got a nice built-in modern fire here. Upward wall lights. Nice little display over that inner glass window. As you can also see, it pretty much goes straight into the dining room. You could knock all this open if you wanted to, but I quite like it like this, to be fair. Gives some separation to the property, just in case you want to have some alone time, or if you like to eat separately. The dining space. Again, upward wall lights in here. The vertical blinds will stay, and this is a matching double glazed patio door. As you will find with all this property, it's pretty much all matching, which is nice. Okay, so we'll walk through to the kitchen. Reasonably modern kitchen, 5-ring gas hobs, electric oven, integrated chimney style extractor, which I thought was a nice thing for you to see. There are quite a few mirrors in this house, so do forgive me if I get into the pictures of any of them. It's a high gloss tile floor. There is space for a dishwasher there if you needed it to. You have cabinets here which have lighting in them. And what I like about this property as well is and it flows through into a utility room here. Let me just shut this back door, you see what I mean. So you'll get all your appliances in here, washing machine, tumble dryers, etc. You'll also note the boiler, which is integrated into this panelling, which is a nice touch, and that's a Worcester boiler, so that's actually quite a good boiler. And you've got space here for a freestanding fridge freezer, or you can have low level fridge freezers if you wish. But yeah, all matching gloss floor, gloss tile floor going through. So yeah, hope you've seen enough of that. I'll walk you back through here, just in case you want a bit more of an insight. We've pretty much covered everything. Okay, now we're on the first floor landing. You'll note the cupboard space here is quite adequate. This cupboard space has got shelving in, which I quite like. It's a nice feature. Plenty of storage. You have an immersion tank here which backs up the hot water. This is also nice to have. Although most people now just opt for the combination boilers and don't have the immersion tanks anymore. Personal preference, obviously. Okay, this is the master bedroom, bedroom 1, at the front of the house. This has a fully fitted bedroom suite, apologies. Built-in showering cupboards, etc. You've also got further wardrobe space here. As you can see, I'm trying to stay away from the mirrors. Vanity displays, which are all very good. Matching double glazed windows, showing, etc. I think this particular wardrobe suite was built for a double bed, so not a super king or a queen, etc. It's just a standard double bed by the looks of things, and that would fit quite comfortably. But if you've got a super king or a queen or anything bigger than a double, or king size, etc., then you may have to consider taking out the side drawers and the corner cabinets here for you to fit the bed in. It will fit in lengthways, it's just the width I would worry about. Here, bedroom 2, located to the rear of the property. It's a nice sized room. Plenty of room for your beds in here. Built-in wardrobes, etc. And the enclosed view here. Okay, just to point out that row there of buildings, that will be the shops to Sutton Avenue, which is quite a nice location. Obviously you can see the green over there as well. So just to point out its position, I like to make sure all my clients can see where the house is positioned, if possible. Okay, this is bedroom 3 at the front of the property. You'll note this is quite a spacious room. I was quite impressed with it. So I say most third bedrooms are only this section here that my camera's pointing at now. But with this particular bedroom, you do get a little bit extra into this corner here. So it just means the door doesn't walk into what would be a normal third bedroom space around about this sort of scenario. So it just gives you that little bit more depth to the bedroom, which is quite nice and unusual to see on some 3-bed properties. Okay, this is a shower room. Doesn't come with a bath, but it does come with an oversized shower cubicle. So if you've got older children, they'll generally take more showers than they will baths anyway, and adults generally take showers nowadays. Some people like a bath, so excuse me if you do like a bath. But as I say, this is a fully integrated modern shower room, as you can see. All newly fitted with tile flooring and tile walls surround. You have mirror areas here, obviously, and integrated suite onto a vanity, units, etc. Built-in oversized shower cubicle, so that's about 1.5 times a single. And you also have integrated mixer power shower, and above there is an extractor there, which the switch is outside in the hallway landing, to turn that on with your integrated LED lighting, which is nice. And then here you have a mirrored lighting unit. Just again, all nice features, nice touch, nice little room. Okay, as you can appreciate, I just wanted to show you this room. This is a converted loft room. You could use it for storage, etc., or other things. Excuse me climbing ladders. But you'll see that it's all been done and insulated. It's not up to a regulated room standard, but that's okay. It's still more than usable as a fourth room. It's quite a big space, so if you wanted to use it as a bedroom, it would be perfect for that. That's quite a large Velux skylight window. It's not your average size, so that's quite a nice touch. And if you've got teenage children who want to be out of the way and live in their bedrooms, which most of them do nowadays, this would be a good room for them. Give them some independence away from their household. So yeah, so we're classing this as a converted loft room / bedroom 4, but it's not a regulated fourth bedroom, hence the value on the property does not warrant a 4-bedroom value. Into the rear garden now. Got an elevated paved patio area here, which is quite nice. There's a bit of lighting, as you can see. So you can get to it there or off the patio doors, which come off the dining room. You have steps down onto, again, a low maintenance garden. You could cut some of these shrubberies back. There is external power here, which is just behind that bush, if you can see it. And that is for the garage. And if you wanted to add any water features, etc., you could do. This is quite a nice little space here. Quite like this. If I don't get attracted by cobwebs. So apologies for that. So you'll see here that you have nice little feature areas. It is a mirrored seating area. That there is actually the window that goes into the garage, which I'll show you shortly. And then this seating area here, which you can sit. We've got these little lights, so brilliant for entertaining. So if you're a young couple that can't afford the high end of Eastern Green at 300,000, which seems to be a common denominator at the moment, and you're looking for a nice home to move straight into, to have sort of gatherings, etc., at a price that you can afford, I think this is going to be the house for you. As you can see here, it goes into further door space, which got a bit of storage here, and then that gate area at the rear there goes out into the entry point. So you can access this garage from the rear entry. It's quite a secure entry, so and being in this location, it is very quiet, so you're not going to get much trouble here, and you'd probably use this area quite a lot, to be fair, with your cars and coming and going and things like that. Although the parking is available out the front, it's down to personal choice. You'll see here we've got a light switch here and some water features, obviously for doing the garden, etc. So as you can see, nice little undercover area here, and then that goes into the garage. Normally you don't go into garages because they're not always tip top, but this one's not too bad at all. Got a good solid roof, built to metal framework, so it's good. You've got concrete slide panelling on the side, so it makes for quite a strong garage. And here you have a series of doors. So this one is a large singular open door, but you can also have a singular door there, if you want to just go out the back without opening the full back up. So that's quite nice. You'd have room for a reasonably decent car in here, but you'd probably use it more for storage in a workshop. Excuse the light, I know it was a bit dark in there at that point, but that was my fault, I didn't switch my light on. So back out into the garden again, and I hope I've managed to get everything in there for you and not bore you to death with my droning on about the property. But that will conclude my video walkthrough on this one. As I say, it's coming on the market on Frederick, Neal Avenue, which is a very sought after road. And We'll be looking for around about 250,000 on this property. Any more questions, please call our office 02476 694 333. Thank you.